Hey, theater friends, how are you? Oh, let me adjust that. It's not up high. Oh, there we go. Hi. Oh my gosh, welcome. We're here again on, well, it must be Tuesday night since we're here for another broadcast of this week at the theater. Looking at what's going on in Sacramento and the greater Sacramento area in our local community theater scene. We are brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. I need to adjust that. I didn't adjust that yet. Let me adjust that. There we are. Let me make it big enough for everyone to see. I don't know about you, but sometimes it's like the small type is really annoying. I can't read that. Check us out at sarda.com. Visit our website. We've got so much information there. Oh my goodness, so much information. Sorry, I'm trying not to roll over my little production cat down here, who always seems to think it's a really good idea to be under mom's chair right at the time I go live. Like right now. Fur babies, you gotta love them. Anyway, welcome tonight. I'm so glad you're here. I've got a lot of new things to tell you about. There's some great stuff going on in our local region. One of the things I want to share with you is that SARTA has been rebranding and repurposing itself since the pandemic. A lot of places have. One of the things we've done is revamp our membership program to make it more, I don't want to say user-friendly, but productive for you. We've got some new perks and new items that are benefits to our members, like low discount tickets and free tickets to some of our special events that are SARTA special events. Many of our theaters, our community theaters that participate with us, still give discounts to people who are members of SARTA. So when you join, notice I didn't say if, when you join, you can get a membership card that you can show at the door of the theater, at the box office or something like that, or let them know if you're getting tickets online that you're a SARTA member. Many of them have that option so that you can get the discount for your tickets. Member benefits include a lot of the discounts on the SARTA sponsored events. Early bird access to tickets if we're going to have something, especially if we've got limited seating, like at our last cabaret, we sold out of tickets. It was pretty good. We were a packed house. But, if you're a SARTA member, you can get first choice on the tickets for things like that. Our theaters and businesses receive feature website and social media opportunities, meaning we will publicize you and what you're doing at your theater or at your business. We would love to let our community theater folks know that your business supports community theater because it's so important to us. And many more things. We're planning some special event kinds of activities that SARTA members may get to come to for free. We've got a special event coming up this coming weekend, as a matter of fact, that I'm going to tell you about in a little bit. You don't have to be a SARTA member. You just need to be willing to sing and be silly in front of other people, which most of you probably already are willing to do that. We're actors. We'll do that. All right. So, let me tell you about the special events that are coming up. You think about it, go to our website, sarda.com, and sign up to be a member of SARTA. Because here's one of our special events that we're having, and we want to thank Motherlode Bar and Grill for hosting us this coming Saturday night. There's going to be karaoke. Karaoke Bob is supporting us, and we're going to have a Broadway karaoke night. It should be great fun. Come and sing some of your best songs. Come and sing a few Tony Bennett standards, in honor of the passing of one of the great singers of our past generation here. It's over at 1424 Silicate Avenue in Sacramento. They're starting up at 8 o'clock at night on Saturday. Come on. It'll be a great time to go out and hang out in an air-conditioned space, have yourself a drink or a soda, have some of their fun nosh that they have at their bar, and sing some fun karaoke. We had a great time the last time we were there. So go back and check them out. Motherlode Bar and Grill this coming Saturday night for karaoke. You can do it. Another special event that's coming up, this is the Sophia and B Street Theater are presenting their 2023 New Comedies Festival. This is coming up next month, and next month is closer than you think. Oh my gosh, what? It's the 25th now? We got a little bit of July left, and then it's the downhill run to back to school, right? Very quickly, very quickly. The New Comedies Festival at the Voris Main Stage, presented by B Street Theater and the Sophia. Get your tickets right now for this wonderful event, August 17th through the 20th. That's all the special events I've got right now. Unless you know of something that you can let me know about, I'm happy to share that. Also, you can email us, sarda@sarda.com, sarda@sarda.com. Email us, let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods, at your theater, at your production company, so we can share it here on our Twitch stream and on our community calendar and on our Facebook page and on our Instagram page and on our website. We'll share it all over the place for you because we want to let people know what kind of amazing things you're doing in community theater. Yeah, because you're doing great stuff and we need to let people know. So, get those resumes and headshots together. It's time for some auditions. We've still got this one up. It's coming up pretty soon. This coming Saturday, July 29th, and again on Sunday, July 30th. They're holding auditions for Outer. This is a devised sci-fi show about garbage collectors in space. Space. Sounds like fun. Sounds like it would be an absolute hoot of a comedy to do. So get yourself together and get down there for an audition. Saturday, the 29th, from 11 o'clock until 1 o'clock, they're auditioning. Or if you want to, you can come on Sunday, the 30th, from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And you only need to attend one of the audition times, but you need to stay for the full time. They're asking you to please be prepared to stay for the full 2 hours, okay? Go and do this. You know you want to. It should be great fun. Empire Arts Collective is a fun group to work with. They're over at Sierra 2 Center in Sacramento, just off 24th Street, so perfect, wonderful central location down there. Here's another set of auditions. This one's going to be a little bit further away. You're going to have to go up to a volcano, but it should be great fun because, yes, that's right, they're auditioning for their holiday show, Dashing Through the Snow. They're going to be performing that at their Cobblestone Theater. And so the auditions are being held on August 6th at 2 o'clock. And again on Monday, August 7th at 6:30. They need 11 women and 4 men, ages 25 and up. They have posted there's no experience necessary. So if you want to maybe make this your first time going out for a show, actually doing an audition and trying out for a part, this could be for you. You never know. You can go Dashing Through the Snow with the Volcano Theater Company. More auditions coming up. The most wonderful time of the year is October because we've got Halloween and all the wonderful spooky great stuff, and some of our best classics happened at this time of the year, and this is one of them. This is it. They're holding auditions for the Rocky Horror Show. You know you got to do the time warp again. You know you do. So get ready to audition for this amazing production. Green Valley Theater Company has done this. I think this will be year 14. I'm going to have to check and see if my numbers are right. I've gone to quite a few of them. August 14th and August 15th at 7 o'clock at 1616 Del Paso Boulevard. They're going to be auditioning in the art gallery space next door to Big Idea Theater. So if you go, oh, that's Big Idea. No. Go next door to the art gallery space. That's where they're going to host the auditions for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show, put on by Green Valley Theater Company. And you all know who have seen this before. Every year it's a different thematic presentation they do to it just to keep it fresh and interesting. This year is not going to be any different. Get your best Western gear out and on, and oh my goodness, this is going to be great fun. Do the time warp again. Let's go. Auditions for the Rocky Horror Show, August 14th and 15th. And if that's not enough, wait till you see this one because I just posted it today. Evil Dead the Musical. We got to do that one every October too, right? You cannot go through an October holiday season without a Kandarian demon. You just, because you need that. Because you need that. You need a Kandarian demon. So, they're looking for people to come and audition. Sutter Street Theater is our classic place for putting on Evil Dead the Musical each year. They're auditioning on Sunday, August 6th at 7 p.m. at Sutter Street Theater over on Figueroa Street. So you've got to go and do this. Now, they do have some disclaimers because if you have never seen Evil Dead the Musical, I don't know what you're waiting for, but this may be your year. This show has a lot of fake blood. I mean, a lot of fake blood. In fact, the first 2 rows are usually considered the splash zone. And I've sat there before, so I ain't scared, right? But the actors need to be open to and comfortable with contact with fake blood and handling fake blood props responsibly. They want you to be 18 or older to audition. This is not a show for the kids, okay? It's an adult show. So if this is something you've always wanted to do and be a part of, I mean, come on. Cult classics are cult classics for a reason. That's why we do Rocky Horror. That's why we do Evil Dead. This is exactly why we do these things. We love them because they're so campy and so fun and so over the top. So you could be an evil tree. You could be a talking moose that's possessed by a Kandarian demon. You could be one of the many people that has to die in this show. It's great. Evil Dead the Musical at Sutter Street Theater. You know you want to audition for it. Come on, you do. Now, if you want something a little lighter and a little more funny, let's go back over to Empire Arts Collective because on Monday, August 21st at 7 o'clock over at the Sierra 2 Center, they're going to host some auditions for their improv group. So here's your chance to audition. If all your friends keep telling you how funny you are, maybe you need to take it on stage and just show that off a little bit. So this is a short form improv group and they practice on Mondays from 7 to 9. They do performances approximately once every 2 months. More frequent ones are planned in the future. So the auditions will include some warm-up exercises and some short form games just to, see how you feel about that. Experience is preferred but not mandatory. So if you've never done this before, go give it a shot. You never know. You could be wonderful. So again, Monday, August 21st at 7 o'clock at the Empire Launchpad, which is in the Sierra 2 Center, 2791 24th Street, room 13. It's upstairs. And I do believe they have an elevator in the building. So if you need to have some assistance with that, it shouldn't be a problem getting you up there. So go audition to do some improv. More auditions. This one also came in today, so I wanted to get it posted for tonight so you all could see it. And I will be bringing this back because this has got a ways before it's actually here, and I don't want you to forget about it. This one is holding Octobers in holding Octobers. They're holding Octobers in auditions. No, they're holding auditions in October. Easy for me to say, right? For their production called Snow Falling on Cedars. Now, I remember before when they did this show up at Community Asian Theater of Nevada, of the Sierra, and they got so many nominations for not Tony Awards. It did get Tony Award nominations, but for Ellie Awards. This, I think, won like 3 or 4 different Ellie Awards for this show. It was amazing then, and they've gotten the same director back. So I think it was like 8 or 9 years ago that they did this show. So revising this great show that they did. Oh, yeah, this is being at the Nevada City Theater in Nevada City. And they need 13 male and female actors to portray 44 different roles, 7 of which are principal roles. They need Asians and non-Asians, ages late 20s to 70s. So this cast is pretty far ranging. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, if you're in that local area, if you're willing to travel up and audition for this amazing show, Snow Falling on Cedars, it's going to run next year. That's why they're not doing their auditions until October. But it'll run next year in April and May of 2024. But their auditions are going to be October 8th, 9th, and 10th. So if you did go to their website and look at this, they have the wrong dates. This is an updated audition schedule. October 8th, 9th, and 10th for Snow Falling on Cedars with the Community Asian Theater of the Sierra. They're called CATS. That's all of the auditions we've got going on right now. So, all right, you theater nerds, where are my nerds at? Theater nerds. It's time to see what's playing right now so you can make your plans to go see a show. I think I told you last week I had a chance to go see Music Man over at STC, and it was amazing. I'm also planning on getting tickets to go see Ragtime because that's coming up. That ought to be great. And it opens on August 8th. So if you're looking to get tickets to a really big performance, I mean, STC stage is massive. That's the Wells Fargo Pavilion downtown. That would be a great one to see. Great music, always a wonderful production. They're going to do Ragtime. But what's playing right now is this particular play. It's called Insertion by Sarah Gustra. It's playing through August 13th right now over at the B Street Theater. And it's a funny show about a lady who thinks she's going to shadow her favorite ghostwriter only to find out the person's writing erotica that she knows nothing about. So she's got to learn how to write erotica if she's going to step into her mentor's shoes. This should be a hoot. So get your tickets for Insertion over at B Street Theater. Playing through August 13th is Spamalot, Monty Python's wonderful classic. It's over at Sutter Street Theater. So you can get your halves of coconuts out, should you have them around, so you can gallop your horse on over to see Spamalot. It's great for the music alone. I had the privilege of actually being in this show about 10 years ago. So much fun. So hysterical, and the story to me it never gets old, but I've always liked Monty Python's comedy. So this is playing on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and then again on Sundays at 4:30, again up at Sutter Street Theater in Old Folsom. Great little theater to go see a great show. Sierra Stages is presenting its production of Guys and Dolls at the Nevada Street Theater right now. It's playing through August 5th, so you've still got some time to see this. It's going to play for another couple weekends, so get your tickets to go see Nathan Detroit and all of his lovely dolls who are gamblers and his gambler friends, and the lovely women from the Salvation Army who are trying to make them change their ways. It's such a fun show, and it's got great music. You'll be humming along and tapping your foot for sure. They're doing it on Thursday through Saturday at 7:30, and then Sundays there's a 2:00 matinee for this show. Again, at the Nevada Theater through August 5th. While the Lights Were Out, is playing right now at Epic Bible College and Graduate School over on Auburn Boulevard, Thursdays through Saturdays at 8 o'clock, and then again on Sundays at 4 o'clock. It's one of these, it sounds like the start of I said before, it felt like something out of Clue. A thunderstorm, the lights go out, an agonized voice, a pistol shot. The lights come up, a blonde in black lace stands over the dead man holding a bloody dagger. I still want to know why, if we heard a gunshot, she's holding a bloody dagger. But I digress. I guess I'll have to go see While the Lights Were Out so we can find out what happened. Playing through July 30th, This is closing this weekend. So if you want to get your opportunity to see this funny show, you better get your tickets now. Start planning that weekend. It's too hot to hang out outside right now. You may as well be in a nice air-conditioned theater checking out some great local theater going on. Speaking of local theater, Davis Musical Theater Company is presenting its production of The Wizard of Oz. Come on, you guys. This is another classic story. You know this one. It would be great to go and see. This is playing also through the 30th, so this will be its final weekend out at DMTC. This is a young performers group, so it's the wee bitty one, so it's going to have a much higher cute factor, right? You know, when children are involved, the cute factor starts, really creeping up there. So, on Fridays at 7, on Saturdays at 7, and then on Sundays, they're having a matinee on Sunday the 30th at 2 o'clock. So you can catch it on Sunday. If you cannot catch it in the evening, this is its final weekend for The Wizard of Oz. Another play that's going to close on this weekend, this will be the final weekend for this, New Truck for Polly. It's an award-winning play by Sean O'Connor over a California stage. So they've got it Fridays at 7, and Saturdays at 1 and at 5, and then again on Sundays at 1. So you've got a variety of times, both evening and sort of midday and early evening, to go and see this. You can get your tickets online or at the door for New Truck for Polly, playing right now at California Stage, 2509 R Street. Well, that's what's playing right now. Let's check out what's coming soon. And you should probably start making some notes in your date book, because the fall season is going to start to fill up really quickly. Really quickly. Let's take a look at it. Winters Theater Company, and I have no picture for you. I am going to find a picture for you for the next time. Is having, it's bringing its production of Much Ado About Nothing, Shakespeare, some more great Shakespeare, will be coming to the Winters Community Center on Fridays and Saturdays, August 4th through the 12th. And I promise I will find a really good picture. I got the newsletter copy and the picture wouldn't transfer, so I will keep working on that. But put that down. If you're one of those Shakespeare lovers, Much Ado About Nothing is coming. Green Valley Theater Productions is presenting its production called The Old Man and the Old Moon. That's going to open this Friday night over at Big Idea Theater, 1616 Del Paso Boulevard. It's going to play through August 20th. So you've got plenty of time. Tickets are on sale right now. I had a chance to go over and get a preview of the set and some of the things that are going on. It's got puppets, it's got shadow puppet theater, it's got great music, and they always have wonderful live musicians on stage with everyone while they're doing this. Again, The Old Man and the Old Moon by Green Valley Theater Company. It's opening this weekend. Write that down. Also coming to Sutter Street Theater, opening this weekend. Also, it'll open on Saturday the 29th and play through August 20th, is Disney's Aladdin Jr. If you want to open up a whole new world, then you can go and see this wonderful show. It's playing on Saturdays and Sundays at 1 o'clock. Wonderful G rating. You can take everybody to see this show. Again, Disney's Aladdin Jr. at Sutter Street Theater. Coming up. Get your tickets soon. Coming to the McLaughlin Theater Company is Matilda the Musical. This was such a good movie. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you haven't seen the movie, you should watch it. Matilda the Musical will be great. It's playing at the theater on Swetzer Road in Loomis. Again, McLaughlin Theater Company's production of Matilda the Musical. Get your tickets now so you have them. It's playing through August 5th. Coming to Celebration Arts, and I've been waiting for this one. We actually had a community conversation with Kimberly Marshall, who's the artistic director for the Macbeth project, and she was telling us about this before. But opening on August 11th at Celebration Arts is their adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. It's called Mother Juliet and Her Romeo. It should be great fun. I know ahead of time that what they've done is, instead of it being star-crossed teenagers, these are grown adults who find each other later in life and have to contend with their children objecting to their relationship. You know, because kids can be that way, especially when it comes to their parents. I mean, you know. So, Mother Juliet and Her Romeo, coming to Celebration Arts. Get your tickets now so you don't have to worry about it. Another one, upcoming production by the Roseville Theater Arts Academy. This is one of our premier children's theater groups in town. They are presenting Children of Eden. It's going to open on August 4th and play through August 13th. They've got several different performances, but the performance on August 5th at 7:30 is going to have an ASL interpreter, American Sign Language interpreter, with it. So if you've got someone in your family or know someone of friends who needs that kind of support to go to the theater, this would be a great opportunity for them to get a chance to see and engage in some great community theater, doing something that makes it, we talk about adaptive theater, trying to make things fully accessible for folks. And, when you talk about accessibility, a lot of people think, oh, well, they've got wheelchair ramps or something like that. But think of the number of people who can hear and don't see, or can see and don't hear. And how can they engage with this? So I have seen several different productions that have had ASL interpreters, and it's really quite fun to watch the interpreter do the acting that's being done by the actor also, because that's happening too. It's kind of amazing. So if you're interested in this, if you think that would be great for someone, if you just want the experience of appreciating theater that way, then please get yourself over to Roseville Theater Arts Academy and check it out, because this will be great fun for you, and it'll be a wonderful education for anyone that you bring to the theater with you. Another one coming up soon, this is going to be at the Kennedy Mine Theater. Main Street Theater Works is presenting its production called A Red Plaid Shirt by Michael Wilmot. This is going to open on August 4th and play through September 6th. So you got a nice month-long run time. It'll still be nice outside. This is, again, at one of the amphitheater spaces that we have in our theater area, so you can sit outside. Now, typically the Kennedy Mine opens at about 6:30 in the evening, so you can get drinks and refreshments and things like that, and come in and get yourself settled into the amphitheater space and get ready for the show that always starts at 8 o'clock. So doors open at 6:30, show starts at 8 o'clock. A Red Plaid Shirt. Another one that's coming soon, this is opening also on August 4th. A lot of things opening on August 4th. This will be playing through August 19th. It's called Assassins, with book and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim. This is listed with a trigger warning. Assassins is rated R. It's dealing with very adult themes. The story has some violent content, which includes murder and some other historically sensitive concepts, racial sensitivity, language, profanity. If you are under 17, they are requiring you to be accompanied by a parent or guardian, because again, this is not particularly for the children, but it's something that should make you think and go, wow. This is playing at the MAC, 10191 Mill Station Road out in Rancho Cordova. Assassins. Here's one that if you're looking for something a little lighter weight than Assassins, this is The Play That Goes Wrong. Let's give you a good old-fashioned farce to deal with. Lots of door slamming and falling over. It should be great fun. This is The Play That Goes Wrong by Henry Lewis, Jonathan Sayer, and Henry Shields. It's opening on August 9th and playing through September 10th at the B Street Theater. the play that goes wrong. Here's another one this is one that I've got to get my tickets for, pretty soon here, because I want to go up and see this. It's called Silent Sky, and it's playing at the Volcano Theater Company in their outdoor amphitheater space. This is the other space that has an amphitheater that they use to present their shows, which is great because you can sit out in the evening, and some of our evenings have been pretty warm, so it'd be pretty nice to go a little up into the foothills to Volcano and sit out under the stars and see a show about the silent sky. It's about an astronomer, a woman astronomer in the early 1900s who made some real inroads in the field of astronomy and has had lasting impact on that field. So those tickets are available right now. August 11th through September 9th. Silent Sky. And if you see me there, please make sure you say hi, because I always tell people, if you see me at the theater, wave, say something, say thanks for the broadcast, thanks for the heads up on this show, right? Coming to the Woodland Opera House on August 11th also is SpongeBob the Musical. This will be playing August 11th through the 27th at Woodland Opera House, so look for those tickets on sale right now for SpongeBob the Musical so you can reserve your seat. Here's a little bit more on it. The performances are on Fridays at 7:30 and Saturdays and Sundays at 2. Tickets are on sale right now. So you can get your tickets. Great prices too. $20 for adults, $18 for seniors, and $10 for children 17 and under. That's a great deal. And they do have reduced rates for the balcony sitting up top. And I gotta tell you, I have sat in that section in their theater. There's not really a bad spot in the house. You can hear just fine. They have Flex Pass specials and group rates. So if you want to get a bunch of the kids together to go see SpongeBob the Musical, I think you should do that. Sounds like fun. Coming in September is Fiddler on the Roof, and this is coming to the Woodland Opera House. They're going to have a gala opening on Friday, September 15th. Starting at 6 o'clock, champagne and a big festival kind of thing. And then they're going to have food and drink and things like that. It should be really great fun. So if you want to do that, get your tickets early for this. Volcano Theater Company is also going to have another production coming up starting September 15th and leading you into your holiday season in October will be Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit. Again, starting on September 15th, playing through October 15th. This is a great comedy, not that scary, very, very funny. Will be wonderful entertainment for the fall. Tickets are on sale right now. This one will be in the Cobblestone Theater because it's going to be getting a little cool up there by this time. So you're not going to want to sit out under stars for this one, but Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit, Volcano Theater Company. They put on some great shows up there. What else do we have? Ooh, look at this one. Roseville Theater Arts Academy is getting ready to do a production of Footloose. Yes, you can go dance like Kevin Bacon and get your best Footloose on. So this is Footloose, the musical. It's going to be opening on September 15th, and it will play through September 23rd. Now, tickets are not going to go on sale until August 3rd. So don't go, I want to go see Footloose and get there and be disappointed. Tickets will go on sale August 3rd. August 3rd. So don't rush. There's plenty of tickets available, I'm sure. So you can get a chance to see Footloose, the musical, their main stage production, directed by Colton Archie with musical direction by Jennifer Vaughn. Thanks, Roseville Theater Arts Academy. You put on some great fun shows. Now, I know I talked about the auditions for this one, but I had to add it to coming soon because it will be coming soon. I know, 2024 is coming sooner than we think, right? But coming to the Nevada Theater on Broad Street in Nevada City next April and May of 2024, the Community Asian Theater of the Sierra, CATS, will be presenting its production of Snow Falling on Cedars, written by David Gooderson. It's been adapted to the stage and directed by Kevin McKeon. So if you want tickets for that, or you want to audition, you can get in touch with them. I shared this with you in the audition section too. They're going to be holding auditions in October. That's what we've got for you right now. We can go over some of the season schedules because there are some great shows that are still out there that will be opening soon, and we'll be bringing you more information. Right now, while the lights are out, art is playing for Free Fall Stage, but they're going to follow it up with their production of Pride and Prejudice, and then one called Help Me in October, and then finally in November, Amelia Earhart. So if you're checking out the things for Free Fall Stage, these are their upcoming shows. Davis Musical Theater Company has its 39th season of musicals coming up, starting with Something Rotten, listed for opening on 9/8/23, so September 8th, that'll open. Then Oklahoma, Seussical, the musical, Fiddler on the Roof, Into the Woods, that's always a classic one, and great music on that show. And then wrapping up their season in 2024 with The Little Mermaid. And I do believe I've shared this with you before. You can get season tickets at a lot of these different theaters, and it's really a good deal because you get a bit of a price break, a discount, if you can get the season tickets. That's a wonderful thing to do. And then your seat's guaranteed. You don't have to worry about it. When a show pops up and you go, boy, I want to go see that, you've already got a seat. So consider being a season ticket holder for some of our theater companies because they would appreciate that kind of long-term commitment to supporting them and what they're doing. Woodland Opera House is sharing their season for 2023-2024, and this is part of their main series and family series. So I did just share with you that they've got SpongeBob the musical coming up, but they also have the Addams Family coming up soon too. A wonderful thing that'll be coming to us pretty quick. Then School of Rock. They've got a comedy that they won't tell us the name of, but it says to be announced. It's coming up also. Then The Descendants, the musical, another one of those Disney productions. Damn Yankees, which is an absolute classic. This is a long-time Broadway stalwart piece. And then they'll round out their season with Peter and Starcatcher. So I don't think there's a bad piece in the house. You know, Woodland Opera House always puts on amazing productions, great shows. Get your tickets. They're another one that does do season tickets. So if you like this season, you think it sounds great, get your tickets for the season. All right, my friends. I asked you earlier and I'll ask you again. Please let us publicize what's going on at your theater company for you. We want to tell people what's going on. And if you want to, I would love to be able to have you contact me and have us record what I call the community conversations. You've seen some of these before. We have people from the different theater companies, production companies come and tell us, hey, this is what's coming up pretty soon. This is what's happening in our neck of the woods, in our house. And we're pretty dang excited about it. Well, I want to share that with everybody. So come make arrangements. Let's get you recorded so we can publicize what's going on for you by sharing it in a community conversation. We'd love to do that for you. So contact us, sarda.com, and shoot us an email and say, hey, I'd like to schedule a community conversation, please. And we'll get that done for you, okay? All right. Please follow us if you haven't already followed us. There's a little heart button down there if you're looking at me. Please punch the heart button and follow us here on Twitch. I'm here on Tuesday nights, unless, something drastic happens. And then I'll be back sometime later that week. But I always try and come in on Tuesday nights and bring you the latest and greatest about what's going on in our local community theater scene. So, I know this stream isn't for everybody, but there's a fair few people out there who are checking us out now, and that's exciting. Theater nerd. You know who you are. I appreciate you being there. I appreciate your support of community theater. I appreciate your support of SARTA. If you haven't done so already, go to our webpage and become a SARTA member. Get all those member perks I talked about at the beginning. All right, my friends, it's about that time when I look at you and go, I'm going to go see some theater. So if you see me out and about and I see you there, please say hi because I do hope to see you at the theater. Have an amazing week. Dude, stay cool. It's been a little warm here lately, but welcome to summer in Sacramento, right? Oh, alrighty, guys. Take care, be kind to yourselves, and go see some theater. Bye.